What's up, guys? Man, back-to-back same-day closes. What's going on? We had a football break last week. Last one we put up went same day, so got this one done same day too. Only had to do 1 minute to close this one too. Man, we're making progress. I love it. Really looking forward to being able to start running football breaks more regularly. That is the goal, is to try to get back to the point where we're running at least a few a week, where we can get them, same day closes, run maybe 2 or 3 of them a week. That's kind of where I'd like to see us get to next. So we'll keep working towards it. We got a mini to close on this one. It is release day for Phoenix. I got 2 boxes of Phoenix in this one. I talked to Manny earlier. He said it was actually a really fun rip. So looking forward to getting the crack into this one. But before we do, I got the last 6 teams in this one going up, like I said, in a mini. We've got the Bears, Broncos, Commanders, Titans, Texans, and Steelers all up on the board here. Real quick, before we jump into that one, I do have a box of Phoenix up for live fill. So 2025 Phoenix, again, released today. It's a 3-hit box, 2 autos, 1 relic. They are I'm at $42 per spot. Each spot good for 4 randomly assigned teams. So it's like $10.50 a team on that one. But I've got an 8-spot list over here off to the side. This is for after the break, after the 7-boxer. If we're able to close it, we can run some quad randoms. Instead of doing random division, we tend to fill these better if we do them as 4 random teams. So not necessarily tied down to one division or another, but $42 gets you those 4 teams. If you want to grab a spot in that one, just call out the spot number there in the chat. I'll update the list. We'll keep filling that as we go. If we get a few spots down while we are doing the mini and we go live for the main break with a couple mini spots down, really high probability that we're able to close it. Also, if your spot in the mini does not get a team, I got to make sure everybody gets something. So that's what these baseball packs are for. I do know that I recognize they're baseball packs in a football break. However, I do have to price these in, and I'm trying to keep them cheap. So these are like $5 wholesale packs. It's a Donruss Hobby Baseball. Each spot that doesn't win on the mini gets a baseball pack cut. If you would rather have that $5 value put towards a live fill spot, you can take a $5 discount on one of the live fills, but I need you to let me know before I cut that pack. Once I cut the pack, that option's gone. So you'd get your first spot for $37 instead of $42 on that quad random. All right, let's get those teams up. So I have got, again, 12 spots. I got Phil Kosmala in spot number 1. Cody Hoskins was in 2. Casey Conklin's in 3. Jason Thompson's in 4. Mark Seidel's in 5. Josh Deaton's in 6. Ray Story's in 7. Kurt McHenry's in 8. Mark Seidel's in 9. Corey Brady's in 10. Cameron Giles in 11. And Phil Kosmala's in spot number 12. So, as always, we're going to go 5 times on the randomizer. Once that list has been randomized 5 times, that 5th and final random, that's the one that we're going to stick with. Whoever ends up in the top spot after that 5th random is going to take the Bears in the main break. Whoever ends up in spot 2 gets the Broncos, 3 gets the Commanders, 4 takes the Titans, 5 takes the Texans, and spot 6 takes the Steelers. If you end up in the bottom half, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, or 12, like I said, bottom half, you'll get one of the Donruss baseball packs. But again, if you would rather have $5 off of one of those Phoenix live fill spots, you can get that first spot for $37 instead of $42. But again, you got to tell me before I cut that pack. Once I cut that pack, it's yours. Also, if you want a pack, let me know if you want the pack. If you want a random pack, I'll go ahead and start cutting it. I try to wait as long as I can if I'm waiting to see if maybe you'll hop in and want to make a choice. But if you know what you want, go ahead and drop the comment. What up, Ray? Welcome, Ray. Best of luck. We're about to run it now. All right, 5 times. Good luck. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and last spin. There's 5. All right, I have got Phil Kosmala in spot number 1. I've got Mark Seidel in spot number 2. Phil Kosmala taking the Bears. Mark Seidel's taking the Broncos. Commanders going to Cody Hoskins in 3. Josh Deaton's in 4 takes the Titans. Jason Thompson in 5 with the Texans. Mark Seidel in spot number 6 takes the Steelers. So for 7 through 12, I've got, again, packs for each of you guys. Cameron Giles, Phil Kosmala, Ray Story, Casey Conklin. Man, dude, our cold streak continues. This is defying odds. Kurt McHenry and Corey Brady. I've got a pack for each of you guys. Again, if you would rather have $5 off of a live fill spot, just give me a spot number 1 through 8, and I will put you in that. If If the mini doesn't close during the break, I'll go back and cut the pack afterwards. Yeah, Matthew, we did. We got a bunch of new people in this one. Chris Kidney, I see you watching this one, bud. I haven't checked in the last few minutes, but you were my last missing payment on that one, bud. I need your 99 for the Browns, and the main break is all paid up. Sorry, I saw you on here that you hopped in, so figured I'd holler at you real quick. You might have already sent. If you did, just disregard. Yeah, you'd have to trade. Thank you, bud. Appreciate that, Chris. Yeah, you'd have to trade because it is scheduled, and yeah, if one ends up hitting and not the other, that would be not fun from my standpoint. Let's see. Yeah, but they are the same price point. Or actually, no, they're lower. The Titans are with Josh Thedens. I'm doubting you're going to get a response from Josh. He doesn't usually watch them live. Nice, Ray. Ray, what spot number you like? I'll sign off, Matthew. Yeah, because I didn't want to tag everybody who was in the main break and make them have to sit there through the mini. So yeah, we'll do it as a separate video. What spot number are we thinking, Ray? If any of the others who have packs want a $5 off instead, let me know. I don't think anyone who doubled up got 2 downstairs. That's good. Spot 5. You got it, Ray. Sounds good, bud. We'll tag you. Won't take long. Just got to update all the lists. Sounds like my one left has already sent. I'll go verify that here shortly, but yeah, we should be pretty close to running. All right, so Ray and 5. Let's see. All right, so we got Cameron, got Phil, Ray's taking a spot, Casey, Kurt, Corey. All right, so I got Cameron, Phil, skipping Ray, Ray's taking a spot, Casey, Kurt, Corey, good to go. Okay. All right, I'm just going to start grabbing packs. I'm just going to go right down the list again. If any of you guys, here, one more time, those were the results. So Cameron, Phil, Casey, Kurt, Corey. If any of you guys would prefer $5 off of a live fill spot, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and start jumping through these and cutting them. So here, Cameron, I'm going to start with you. We're just going to go straight down the line. I'm going to grab random packs. If you want to pick, you can, but if I don't hear, I'm just going to grab one out the middle. Oops. All right, good luck, bud. I got Luis Angel Acuna, Edgar Martinez, Cliff Lee, Chipper Jones, Aaron Judge, Optic, Unleashed Hagen Smith, Enrique Bradfield, and Sarangelo Cinci. Got the backwards. A little dyslexia coming through. All right, Phil. Brian Braun. Mike Mussina, Bert Campaneris, Sammy Sosa, Optic, Nolan Ryan, Unleashed, Jarangelo Cinci, almost did it again, Dalton Rushing, and Brock Wilken, all base. A lot of base packs. There's a reason they're $5 a piece. All right, Casey. Evan Carter, Jim Cott, Pee Wee Reese, Colt Keith on the laser. Got an auto. Rentaro Sasaki on a optic. Cole Young prospect. Jesus Made prospect. And the auto is Theo Gillen. It's not a bad one. One of the better Rays prospects. He was the Rays top chase out of that 2024 draft class. Pretty sure he was a first rounder. Theo Gillen, auto. All right, Kurt. It's 3 hits a box on this one, so, and usually end up with a couple leftover packs that I roll over into the next box, so potentially an extra one in there too. Darren Baker, Bobby Witt, Dwight Gooden, Jake Arrieta, Junior Caminero, silver, Tim Hudson, Optic Hollow, Sebastian Walcott, and J.D. Dix, rated prospects. And then Corey, last one up. Let's get one more hit. Maybe something numbered low. Pedro. Robin Ventura. Dustin Pedroia. Andrew Jones. Jack Leiter. Optic. Nick Kurtz, just one Rookie of the Year. Marvels. Rentaro Sasaki and Braylon Payne, rated prospects. So all base. Nothing too wild in those. All right, that is it. And then, Ray, I'm going to make a little note there. If we don't end up closing, I'll grab you a pack after the break. But hopefully we close the mini and get that one run too. It's release day. I love to crack as much Phoenix as we can. All right. One more time, in case you guys missed it earlier, these were the results. Phil Kazmala ended up in the top spot, taking the Bears. Mark Seidel goes to spot 2, takes the Broncos. Commanders in 3 to Cody Hoskins. Josh Steedens in 4 takes the Titans. Jason Thompson in 5 gets the Texans. And Mark Seidel in 6 takes the Steelers. I'm going to go update the list. Give me just a few minutes. I think we're all paid up. We should be ready to go live here very shortly. I will, I'll tag everybody as always in the fresh video. If I was able to get you a team in this one, congrats. Good luck in the main break. If I wasn't, hopefully I'll get you guys next time around. Or if you also have a team in the main break, hopefully I can hit you over there in that one. All right, appreciate it, guys. Give me a few. Go grab a snack, and I will see y'all shortly.